Pues vamos allá. Vamos con el reto de los Lakers de la temporada 1, directo 131 de la 19. Estamos a punto de llegar a los 1000 retos y nos van a dar, cuando llegamos a los 1000 nos dan 50.000 de panojita rica level 10. Así que vamos al lío. Vamos a cargar todos los cacharritos. Nos quedan 11 temporadas. Sí, nos quedan 11 equipos. 11 equipos. Y hay algunos que no sé cómo lo voy a hacer porque es que no tengo jugadores. Es que hay algunos equipos que no hay jugadores, macho. Es muy difícil construir los equipos, macho. Vale, esto no. Ay, más. Vale. Esto. Y esto también. Pues vamos a ir entrando. A ver el equipo que tenemos aquí, los Lakers. Bueno, tenemos un equipo poco extraño, la verdad. No vamos a mentir. Tenemos el rondo que va cheto. Va a estar cheto en ataque y en defensa. Tiene mucha penetración, tiene defensa. Va a ser el que va a defender porque aquí este no defiende un pimiento, igual que James Worthy. James Worthy es el mejor, tiene finalización 89. A ver lo que hace. Este es rápido. Y aquí tenemos dos pibos que son muy lentos, pero tienen mucha defensa. Tenemos un pivo de 208, que es el Mike. Y tenemos a Chamberlain con 62 de velocidad, pero tiene 87 de defensa. Así que vamos a ver cómo defendemos. A ver cómo defendemos. Vamos al lío. Mi equipo, pues no sé. Tengo muchos jugadores en el equipo de nivel 80, pero chetos para jugar pocos, la verdad. A ver cómo sale. Vámonos. Yo creo que con el base y los pivots, vamos, es la construcción típica para ganar la división. Vámonos. Gracias.
Fox with it. All even here in the fourth. Knock loose. Cauley Stein. Shot by Fox, off the mark. And gets to the basket. Jay, he knew exactly
No deberíamos tener muchos problemas, pero bueno. Tenemos defensa adelante y defensa.
Knock loose. Lakers come up with it. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact
Los
with the
de atrás
defender
pueden
without
taponar los
hesitation.
dos. O sea, son muy lentos, pero lo malo va a ser exacto. Cuando el tema se ponga ahí, en los aleros, que no
Might have
defienden un
been a
pimiento.
little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Into the front court comes Rondo. 2-point advantage. To the rim, lays it up and in.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
To Fox. Has a look. Shot by Fox, no good. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's
Igual
easy
tiene
to
otra cosa,
become
no, pero por el
mesmerized when you watch a player who can
Dios.
create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's prob sitting.
De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. And he knocks it down, Jay. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the
Que
game.
la base del equipo para anotarse a Rondo sería increíble. Pero es que es el más cheto que tenemos, o sea, y con bastante diferencia. Así que es lo que hay.
Rajon Rondo trying to cash in on a three-point play. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter.
60%, o sea, tiene un 60% en tiros libres. Madre mía. ¿Han hecho cambios? ¿Han metido a Beismo?
That's out. Last touch by Bogdanovic.
Mira, es el Beismo.
Rondo with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. And a chance, but it's no good.
Un poquito más dicho, creo que... Ah, no, es Chamberlain. Vale, vale. Digo, yo creí que era el más intenso. Sí, tengo más intenso por ahí, pero está muy poco cheto.
Curling inside. Got a piece of it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
And gets both to drop at the line. Goes to the left side.
Venga, hombre,
And
necesitas
he's fouled.
faltar.
Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Clank.
Can't connect on the first free throw.
El mega clank.
Missed the second one as well. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kent Bazemore at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 71% for his career. The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12.
No sé si llegó una temporada,
Deep 3 at the buzzer.
Hala,
The
hala, ¿qué
Lakers
pasa?
get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to
No ha ido mal el primer partido. Los primeros suelen ser bastante flojos los rivales, o sea, vámonos.
Suns control the possession to Booker. Off the assist.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Bueno, en serio.
It's Ariza with the rebound.
No le da tiempo a penetrar, chaval.
Knight into the front court. 2-point advantage.
Sí, porque como tenga que tirar de fuera el fondo, ahí sí que ya estamos hundidos en la miseria.
Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't. Rondo with the basketball. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Cruises inside for two.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Knight into the front court. He'll run the offense. Lays it up and in.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Count the basket at the rim.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Anda, vamos a defender un poquito. El champion, necesito una bola.
Knight into the front court. All even here in the fourth. Booker. Finishing inside
es lo mismo, macho.
on that one.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Rajon Rondo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He wants this number up 60% career free throw shot.
Una bola, no cansines. Ya empezamos a subir en el segundo partido, se nos va a hacer largo esto.
Into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point.
Vámonos. No. Bola, bola.
Just enough of a head fake to help
Muy
on
lento.
that.
O el Chamberlain pillan notas de primeros. Es un poquito el hundimiento, ¿eh? No, tío, en serio.
But he can't finish. Not loose. Lakers have it.
Oh, no. Fuck.
Short jumper won't fall. Knight into the front court. His team up by one. Not loose.
Madre mía, voy a empezar a sufrir ya. Es que como tenga que tirar de fuera.
To Jackson. Fires the three. And
Bueno, bueno. Madre mía. Cállate, cállate.
There it goes in. The fact of the matter is some players aren't taking that shot on a regular basis, but still have the confidence to make them when you need them to.
Venga, tío, en serio. Madre mía. Es que no me deja penetrar. Joder, que voy a perder. Hala.
Knight into the front court. Leads 4. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. Takes it right to the rim.
Madre mía, chaval.
There, but they say no foul.
Madre
Might
mía.
have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Knocked loose. Trevor Ariza tips it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch.
Madre mía.
During the
A
regular
la
season,
prórroga que
things
nos
can
vamos.
get difficult.
La
Energy
prórroga
can
con
be
suerte.
low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're
No tiran.
fatigued.
Madre mía.
But today,
Madre mía.
it's
Suerte
all
hemos
been
tenido.
good. They're
Suerte hemos
putting in an
tenido. Madre
absolute
mía,
show
madre mía.
with killer efficiency and tremendous
Madre
effort and
mía, lo que
intensity.
vamos a sufrir.
Overtime begins, and away we go.
You're on the island now.
Oh, he's denied.
A ver cómo se meten ahí, con los dos monstruos que hay. Hola Miguel, un saludo. Gracias por el like. A ver, hijos. Va a costar, Va a costar.
Here's a chance from long range. It's no good. Shots not going down.
Tú no pites. Tú no pites, tú no pites.
Smothered and still gets it to go down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. A lot of contact on that play. He plays
Muy
through it and
arriesgado, tío.
scores.
Depende solo del rol
So
del
many
ataque.
times you can tell if a player is going to finish
pero es que
before he
si no-
even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Fuck.
And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Brandon Knight at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter.
Una prórroga en el segundo partido.
First one goes down.
Fuck. Y lo mejor es que es una prórroga pero con suerte, o sea. Madre mía, vámonos.
So he hits the first, misses the second. To Ken Bazemore. He gets it.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Knight into the front court. Down 5. Knocked loose. Los Angeles has the basketball. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
As my mother would say to the
Bueno, es que
defender,
tiene 86,
A for
tampoco
effort,
tiene 90.
F
Estoy
for
jugando como
results.
si...
Knight into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
No, tú calcine, ahora vas
Here
para
comes
irme
the
a decir,
screen.
tío.
To Booker. Ken Bazemore with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Knight into the front court. 9-point margin. To Booker. Knocked loose.
Buenísima.
Lakers have it. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Here comes the screen. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
No.
Right time,
Coche.
right player.
Can't teach height.
No intentes penetrar, que está la cosa está la cosa muy dura ahí, que hay dos pivochetos.
And the basket good at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what
Ya
was
aviso
going to
que
happen.
luego pasa lo que pasa. Te lo he dicho, te lo he dicho,
As
te
my
lo
old
he
teammate
dicho.
RJ would say, stay down, clown.
To Booker. They'll work it down to Ariza. The pass set it all up.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
And a nice finish at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
No es Ariza, macho. Pues nada. Tú mismo,
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good.
Ahí va, ahí va. Fuck.
Short jumper stays out.
Bueno, lo está enseñando. El que va ganando soy yo.
Booker. And the Lakers with the rebound. Cashes in for two.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did.
Perdiendo de
The
15.
defender didn't.
Now the Suns going to signal for a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter. And a chance here to empty their bench. New blood coming in for both sides. Josh Jackson.
A tu casa.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Yes.
Cuánta madre mía, no, si al final le voy a cascar una paliza.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a
Sí,
decent
pero ha
play on the
costado.
ball. But
Es que
sometimes
hemos estado a
those
punto
bounces
de
go
perder.
the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Ya ves.
Rajon Rondo trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Oh, a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Ay, Dios.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside,
Que va muy
gets it to
cheto,
go.
Rondo, que va muy cheto.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer.
Nada,
The
a tu
Lakers
casa.
get the victory
Joder, macho.
as they win it in overtime. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Además, por tiempo, te sale más barato por tiempo. Perder el partido. Eso son 3 minutos. De otra forma, si empatas, te comes otros 5. O sea. Pero bueno, hombre, mejor comerte 5 que estar ahí para atrás de derrota. Pero bueno. Pero como nos robemos un par de balones y no les enchufe el rondo, vamos a sufrir. O sea.
In the front court comes Smith. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. Knocked loose.
Hola.
Lakers
Vale,
come
bueno.
up with it.
Neck and neck, they couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Got it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Doncic. To Barnes. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Better late
Se
than
queda el
never.
rondo
That
con
was his
el
first shot, and it
el
goes
defensor.
down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Cash is in for two.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that
Oh,
close to the rim.
oh.
Has a chance and scores on the step back.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you
Resulta-
all
el
these
otro
different
resulta
things
no va
they
a
can
llegar,
do.
macho.
That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Barnes to Luka Doncic. Down low to Jordan.
Otra vez.
Shot from the lane won't go.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you're...
Vale, bueno.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Barnes to Nowitzki. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Nothing going here on that drive.
A ver, ¿en serio?
To Clarkson. Nice
Buena.
pace, sets it up and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Dallas owns the basketball. Smith to Luka Doncic. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Slam dunk.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Finishing inside the paint on that one. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hola, Xavi. ¿Qué tal, crack? ¿Qué vas a entrenar al Rainbow para ser un pro player? Un tío hardcore. Triste. A ver, ¿qué te pasa? Cuéntame. Porque mira, Btp, porque me han liado, porque me ha dejado la parien, porque tú no veas, porque estoy mega mal, estoy hecho polvo. Mira. Porque el juego aquel que te dije que era gratuito al final ni siquiera está para bajarse, y claro, porque es un poco mal. Un juego que lo quiere vender. Pero dile que va a sacar muy poco, No entiendo. Pues nada. Pues sí que te has durado, macho. Su primo es un poco rastrero, tío. Si no va a sacar ni 7, 8 pavos. Si lo venden en el game, te digo yo que no saca ni 5 pavos. Te lo digo yo. Porque ya de segunda mano, ya están muy baratos. No va a sacar un billete, pero bueno.
Shot by Dunn, no good. Gets it to go, and the foul.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the
Pues joder,
defender.
te ha durado
We
ni
call
menos de un día,
that
macho.
no man's land.
Joder.
They weren't really
Sí que te
committed to
duró el
getting
juego.
out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Rajon Rondo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He wants this number up, 60% career free throw shooter. Free throw's good, a three-point play, and with that, they go up by 3. Chicago basketball, knocked loose. Lopez. To Parker. He got a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower.
Tía, pero ¿por qué le cambia tan pronto? ¿Qué pasa? ¿No te gusta el closer? Si es más rápido que el otro.
They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency
Parece que no le
and
gusta.
tremendous effort and intensity.
Has a look. Levine shot no good. Count the bucket for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Tu primo no va a sacar, te digo yo que no va a sacar ni 5 pavos. Como lo venden en una tienda, en el game no va a sacar ni 5
That's just a
euros.
blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Pues como veas, tío. Sí, es que está por 12, está por 10, 15 euros como mucho. Un poco rastrero tu primo, mancho. Pero bueno.
For 3. Oh, they could have really used that one, but the shot's no good. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Marking it. To Chris Dunn. Zach Levine. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Pero bueno, ¿el juego te ha gustado o no te ha gustado? Los 5 minutos que has estado con él.
Knocked loose. Terrific hustle. Ball stays in play. Lopez.
¿Dónde va ese? Pues se acaba de toscar un triple de 8 metros, tío.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Bulls have it.
Veremos.
They'll get it down low to Lopez.
¿Pero por qué te pones detrás? Madre mía. Vaya cheto.
Short jumper misses.
Boom, boom.
Bazemore with the slam. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Ya. Ya que sé, te puede gustar ahí un poco, te puede gustar mucho, no sé.
Holiday controls the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. Lakers have it.
Madre mía, como va el cheto, el Nikan, ¿no?
Slams
Hola,
it
va tu casa.
down.
Más 15, a lo tonto. ¿Y me pitas falta? Me cago en la leche. Nada, que pues la disfrutes. ¿Has visto? Oye, pues mira, yo te dije que era un gran juego.
Misses the first. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip.
Hala.
Deep three at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory
Pues anda,
as they
victory.
win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA
Es un
Sports.
tiro libre,
For
macho.
more,
Madre mía.
log on to easports.com.
Pero los 50.000 de Panoja. Ya hemos llegado a las 1000 victorias. Lo que pasa con los guiris, a ver, como hay fuego amigo, vale, la gente te puede matar. Y yo no sé qué le pasa a Robert, tío, que siempre le matan. O sea, los guiris siempre le matan. Y es que es muy desesperante, ¿sabes? Es muy, muy desesperante. Eso es lo que le pasa. Entonces, joder, cuando nos metemos a jugar y que siempre le estén matando, es como, venga, ¿en serio? ¿Otra vez? Porque le pasan todas las partidas, macho. Sledge. Es uno de los más fáciles de empezar a utilizar.
Won't go. He has to find better opportunities. Here's Rondo with it. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter.
Y verás los agentes nuevos que presentaron ayer. Están muy
Everything
chetos,
for a
macho.
professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way, man.
Lakers come up with it. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession,
Tienes que jugar mucho para intentar desbloquear a más agentes. Cuanto más juegues, te dan más panojitas del juego. Y así no tienes ni que invertir. Todo lo del juego se puede desbloquear. Se puede desbloquear jugando.
Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't. Oh,
Tío, el rebote.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Eso es lo guay del juego, ¿no? Cuando tienes que comprar movidas para comprar personajes. Los sobres es para que te toquen skins, yo te lo dije ayer. Te toquen skins de armas y skins de personajes.
And the
rebote,
rebound taken
gracias,
down by the Lakers. To Ken Bazemore. Runners good there.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Por cada victoria te dan un porcentaje de posibilidades de que te toque el sobre. Luego abren los sobres, hay normal, épico, raro.
Terrific vision. No good. Defense catching a break there. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
All right, that was a little bit of a gamble there, but not a terrible move sending him to the free throw line.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. To Carter. To Ken Bazemore.
Oh, oh, oh.
From the outside, no good.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
¿Ya te toca algún sobre? Si no, lo preguntarías. Pero bueno. Bueno, me dispararon, me quedé en el pulsar. Sería por la cheta que juegas. A la gente mecheta siempre les quieren disparar. Claro, tú eres, vas con pinta de pro player, entonces dices, este se va a hacer la partida. Nosotros también queremos jugar, no que se lo haga todo el Xavi.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First try, no good.
¿Los coches? ¿Qué coches? ¿Qué dices de los coches?
Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. To Clarkson. Yes.
Otra vez, madre
foul.
mía.
And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the
No son
play,
coches,
but
son
everybody
drones.
wants to
Madre
play.
mía.
More people need to pay attention to the guy
Le llama
at the end of
coches
the
a los
bench,
drones.
the strength and conditioning
Eso lo
coach,
dice.
because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day.
Madre mía. Le llama coches. Ay, Xavi, ¿qué voy a hacer contigo?
Trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his
Oh,
career,
yes.
80% at the line. One free throw up and good. The
No,
lead
para los
now
drones no, los
14.
drones son normales, menos el de Twitch, que es un agente que es distinto. El resto de los drones son siempre iguales. Los coches.
To Ken Bazemore. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
Buah, ya triple se hace.
Carter turning back the clock for 3 decades now.
No me acuerdo con qué se
I
tira.
think he was the only one expecting to shoot that shot. The
Creo
crowd,
que con
the coaching
el-
staff, every other player on the court and myself.
Con el
all
botón
were about sold out to
analógico
what's open
derecho.
right now.
Carter's shot misses.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Madre
It's
mía.
Clarkson with the slam.
¿Por qué no te
Jay,
miras
that's been the story
directos
this
y
evening.
así
I
aprendes
mean,
a
another
jugar?
one, another
Te
dunk,
aprendes los
another
mapas porque
easy
si no,
possession. I mean, how
no puedo estar
demoralizing can
diciendo
this be
todo el
for the
rato lo que
team?
tienes que
Why
hacer.
am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
It's no good.
Hala.
Defender did just enough to
A
force
tu
the
casa.
tough shot. The Lakers get the victory as they win this
Qué
one
tío.
handily. That'll
Las
wrap
clases
things up
particulares
for Jay
valen
Williams and our entire crew.
valen 5 euros la hora, entonces claro.
This has been a presentation of the NBA on
Sobre todo para tirar los coches.
Sports.
Coches pequeños. Coches. Hasta aquí caído quedan los drones, tío. Oye, nuestra defensa funciona, ¿eh? Además, ¿tú ves que le puedo dar clases particulares a alguien que ni siquiera me da un like? Ahí todo pretende hardcore, que viene aquí a preguntarme cosas y no me da un like, tío. Que parece mentira. Que lo tenga que estar repitiendo todos los directos, que por favor, esos likes que siempre ayudan por nada. Pues al Xavi se lo tengo que repetir todos los días. El Xavi debería meterse en el directo y darle like directamente, pero no. Claro, un poco tarde, tío, quedas mal. Quedas mal. Si te lo tengo que decir yo, quedas mal, ¿sabes? Pues tú mira de directos que así aprendes a jugar. Bueno, yo no es que sea un pro player, vamos. Por supuesto que no me consiguieron ningún pro player del... Pero algunas horas sí que tengo. Sí que tengo en el Rainbow. No, dislike no es bonito, pero bueno, hay gente que le da dislike. Hasta luego, Xavi. Ahora, no te cuida con las parolas, Xavi. Te da el diablo. Te vas a chocar con alguna, que nos conocemos todos.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. George Hill.
Esa bola. Vámonos.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Curling inside. Hill driving, but his shot won't go.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Jordan Clarkson at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 80% at the line. First one, count it. And he makes them both. Cavs at the controls. Lakers come up with it. Nice pass to get things going.
Underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
Hill across the timeline. The deficit is 6. Gets a look. Can't hit. And he'll head to the line.
Macho, con las patas.
I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes,
Siempre quitan muchas en los primeros partidos. Luego en los siguientes ya la cosa se pone chunga.
2 shots coming. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. First one goes down.
No me gusta más el mismo. Porque en cuanto hay oportunidades me sacan.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Tristan Thompson snatching it out of the air. Rejected by Thompson.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Hill into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit.
A ver si me pone yo el tercer tapón, porque madre mía.
Nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Oh, fuck.
Hill to Love. Won't go. He can do better than that.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Hill across the timeline. The deficit now up to a dozen. Tough mate through traffic.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Hill into the front court. Down a dozen. To J.R. Smith. Knocked loose.
Buenísima.
Lakers
Vámonos.
come up with it. Baseball with the slam.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Here comes the screen. Count the bucket for two.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. Russell. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
DeMare Carroll, couple of free throws
Sí,
on the
sí,
way.
pero te
For
había
his
sido.
career, 73%. First
Sí,
try, no good. He missed a pair of free throws. takes it right to the rim.
Vale,
A
vale.
lot of contact there, but
Por
they
mí
say
mejor,
no foul.
You know, he may not show up in your feed all the time with the crazy highlights, but he's one of the most underrated creative shot makers we have in this game.
Russell
Ah,
scores from the post.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Rondo into the front court. All tied up. Just underway in this fourth quarter. To Russell.
no me da tiempo a intentar robarle la bola, macho.
To Hollis Jefferson. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
And the basket good at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the
No,
score.
no me da tiempo, es que lo suelto enseguida, tronco.
To Russell.
Míralo.
Screen coming.
Vale.
Can't connect from in close. Into the front court comes Rondo. The lead is 2. And he finishes at the rim.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
To Russell.
Ahí lo llevas. Ah. Buena, bueno, vámonos.
Count the
Buenísima.
bucket for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Knocked loose.
Ooh,
Lakers
buenísima.
come up with it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Bueno,
Jumper's
macho.
good.
Bueno, Rondo.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Allen Crabbe. Knocks it down from mid-range.
There you go. I like seeing the scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Estamos tontos.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more.
No sé para qué pide tiempo muerto.
Substitution being made in this one.
Ah, venga,
The
tío.
jumper's off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
To Dinwiddie. And they call a foul. Careful there, Jet.
His timing was a tad bit off.
First try at the line, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
No, blank.
This is the first.
Fuck.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. Dinwiddie into the front court. Margins 8. Footer at the buzzer.
Su solución es que ya retalen tiro de fuera.
As they get a good
Gran
win on
solución,
the
sí
road.
señor. Gran solución.
For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Ah, tío. Me he hecho un mini break y me he olvidado. Vale, ya tengo que actualizar. No hay que creerme el huevo.
Beverly.
No lo mete ni de coña, vámonos.
Contact. Shots no good and no foul. Rondo into the front court. All tied up. Just underway in this fourth quarter. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the
capital más paladas tiene
that wasn't a
el
part of the
Maican.
plan right there.
And hits the first free throw.
Y con sus zapatillas ahí tachetas, ¿eh? Solo en el pen. Madre mía. Sus Converse.
Beverly into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Knocked loose.
Más uno. Madre mía, me vais a hacer falta en cada jugada. Porque por mí vale, pero se va a dar un pelín largo el partido, ¿eh?
But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Kent Bazemore at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 71% for his career. Beverly into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. The drive right to the basket.
Bueno, sácalo solo.
Patrick Beverly. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Knocked loose. Give him on 2 points. High percentage.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Here comes the screen.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Ah, venga, tío.
And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Patrick Beverly trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. In the front court comes Rondo. The lead stands, stuffs it down with authority. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Beverly into the front court. He'll run the offense. Harris to Williams. Harris. To Gortat. Short jumper off the mark.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Clippers have the basketball. Beverly to Williams. Here comes the screen. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Y la mete, tío.
Could have been more.
Madre mía.
Contact, but no foul.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Trying to cash in. It's no good. Not sure what he was thinking there. Deep three at the buzzer.
Vale,
The Lakers
vámonos.
get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Vale. Vamos a hacer un mini break. Voy a hacer otro café. Otro café chetúmeno. Que aún queda mucho curro por delante. Ya estoy aquí. Vámonos. Menos el segundo partido, el de la prórroga contra los Mavs, el resto de los partidos, la verdad, que está siendo tranquilos. Macho, ya casi perder el segundo partido, dices tú, madre mía. Empezamos bien, pero bueno.
Burke with it. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. Knocked loose. To Cantor.
La mete, tío. Con el Chamberlain defendiendo y el Michael detrás intentando taponar. Madre mía.
To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Burke with it. All tied up. Just underway in this fourth quarter. Trying to cash in. Burke shot off the mark.
We call some of these players practice players. You know,
Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Hardaway. Not loose. Lakers have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
To Hardaway. Beyond the arc for three. Off the mark. No good. To Clarkson. Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Burke with it. The deficit is 6. Knocked loose. Here comes the screen.
El rebote, tío.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking over the lane.
It goes down.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Burke with it. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Porzingis. My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Don't. Just disrespect.
Falta, más uno.
Preparing to shoot at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Jordan Clarkson, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. First one, counted. Goes 2 for 2.
Más bien ya. Vámonos.
Hardaway to Lee. Here comes the screen.
Wow. Tío, Dios, qué mal.
You talk about timing. First bucket of the game at the most critical moment.
There you go.
Este lo que quiere sacar a béisbol y no sabe cómo. Míralo. Que no, tío, que no se queda a béisbol. Quiero jugar con Clarkson. Qué manía.
Now here's an intentional foul. So free throws coming up in what is an 8-point ball game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
first one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. New York Knicks basketball. Hardaway to Porzingis.
Ah,
KP,
quiero tirar el otro,
stops
tío.
Porzingis. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Can't connect from in close.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Deep 3 at the buzzer.
Hola,
The Lakers
vámonos.
get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jesús, fuck.
Dragic to Richardson. To Dragic. Oh, nice swat.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Buenísima la defensa, sí, señor. ¿Vas a venir o no vas a venir?
Clarkson.
No, tío, en serio. Fuck.
Rondo off the mark.
I'm not sure if the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
A ver, hijo mío. Madre mía.
Cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3.
+1. Vale.
Yes, and a foul. He'll
Te la
have a
devuelvo,
chance at a
campeón.
three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Rajon Rondo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He wants this number up, 60% career free throw shooter. Dragic with it. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter.
Se la robo, Fuck.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Vámonos.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Venga, hombre, tío.
Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Lays it up and in.
Pues nada, va a ser un duelo entre Dragic y Rondo. Vámonos.
It's the Heat with the possession.
Ahí viene, ahí viene, ahí viene. ¿Pero cómo? Ah, tío, digo, estoy flipando. Falta, más uno. Oh, fuck. Digo, vale, que se vaya de Rondo. Buah, aunque tiene 89 de velocidad, pero luego supere también a Chamberlain, tío. Venga, hombre.
Kent Bazemore at the line for 2 shots. 71% for his career. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Dragic into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Richardson to Dragic. And
maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Richardson to Whiteside.
No, vámonos.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Here's Rondo with it. They lead it. 4-point game.
Vale. Tranquilitos.
Screen coming.
Slams
it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Miami's got it. To Richardson. Dragic to Richardson.
Ha hecho 2 veces la misma jugada para intentar quedarse. Mira, y vuelve a hacerlo otra vez, tío. Que no, tronco, que tengo 90 de defensa. Sí, claro, lo meterás desde ahí. Anda, flipado. Pero ¿dónde vas a defender, tío? Madre mía, qué jugada, chaval. Ha intentado hacer 3 veces el mismo bloqueo. Claro, Rondo tiene 87 de defensa. Lo ha evitado siempre. Oh, se ha quedado solo. Aquí se ha quedado solo.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you.
Nada más falta,
At the end
tío.
of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that trip. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Madre mía, qué calor hace, chaval.
To Fournier. Right time, right player.
Can't teach hype.
Madre mía, chaval.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Y otro, 3 tapones en la misma posición, madre mía.
Took it right to him and the defender was ready.
Lo que viene siendo para tu casa. Y ahora tojías. Buena.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Orlando ball.
No.
And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
¿Otra vez, tío? ¿En serio?
Careful there, Jet.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Tengo que intentar robarla, o sea que... Bueno, vamos a dejar.
The pass
Hola, vamos.
taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Buenísima.
Easy path to the rim.
Strong finish, that's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Augustine with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4 to Aaron Gordon.
Para tu casa otra vez.
Did you see how far he got up?
Tapones,
He
chaval.
kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Está con el béisbol, tío. Qué cansino eres, macho.
Has a chance.
Ya va a meter, claro.
Deep two there.
Una, no,
Won't
dos.
go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage
toma,
shots.
Pati.
That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Augustine with it up top. The deficit is 6.
No, no se la robó.
To Vucevic. Vucevic. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick. DJ Augustine.
¿En serio?
Huge block.
Mira, puesto el Agustín. Venga, hombre, no te flipes.
Magic have it. To Gordon.
Bueno.
Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
The drive right to the basket.
Venga, sí, claro que sí.
In a flash, scores at the rim.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
In the front court, it's Augustine, trailing by 4.
No le robo el balón, pues me caigo.
To Vucevic.
Toma.
Get the cameras out.
Ah,
Flash
tío, pero los rebotes de los tapones, ¿por qué no cogemos ninguno?
Not that time. Into the front court comes Rondo. Leads 4. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Vucevic.
No.
Nikola Vucevic. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies.
¿Qué pasa? No me coges.
Being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game
¿Qué pasa?
puts them right on balance every time.
There's the whistle
tío, al
and an
final,
intentional
pues
foul.
iba a
Just
pasarla,
their
me
first
cago en...
in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. He'll take the ball out of bounds.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
Aquí tenemos otra bola, vale. No, lo que te coge. Hasta luego.
As they win this one by 4. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Bueno, no va mal, ¿eh? Tenemos velocidad para coger los rebotes cuando se producen los tapones, tío, porque he puesto 5000 tapones y no lo cogemos. Es que no, es que... Eso sí, ponemos tapones como locos. Entre el Maikan y el Chamberlain, es que ahí no hay quien entre, macho. Pero necesitamos coger los rebotes, porque si no estamos igual. Vámonos.
In the front court. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter.
Es que para robar un balón...
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Oh, creí que iba a tirar, me cago en... No se ha recuperado, macho. Vaya maquinón. Bola, vale. Buenísima.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
It's Grizzlies ball.
Nada, macho. puedo robar el balón. Fuck.
Conley
Otra vez.
to Dylan Brooks.
Buena.
Conley with a shot comes up empty. To Clarkson.
Boom, boom.
It's
Vámonos.
Clarkson with the slam.
Oh, right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Across the
Nada, macho.
timeline, it's
Imposible.
Conley. His guys trail now by 4. Down low, Anderson. Short jumper off the mark. Off the assist.
Pero
And
contraataque
cutting hard in
simplemente
transition is one of the most
mortalísimo.
underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Anderson to Conley.
Y haré otra falta, ¿sabes? Vale, voy a aguantarle. Es que no completa los bloqueos, tío.
Has a look.
No, no lo mete.
The
Vámonos.
shot by Conley, no good.
A tu casa.
And scores. Strong take.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Memphis, they've got it. To Kyle Anderson.
No te separes tanto, Rondo.
To Conley.
No, se va.
The drive. Right to
Va
the
tu casa.
basket.
Buenísima.
Throws it up. Oh, blocked away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to
Buena.
watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low.
Voy a
The
aguantarle.
passion at
Paso de
times
robar.
can even be lower because players are tired.
No, no,
they're
no, que se me va, que se me va.
fatigued. But today, it's all been good.
Fantastic.
They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Time to shuffle things up. Mike Conley at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter.
Acá entró Magic Johnson. Mira lo que salado. Claro, sube la bola al Worthy, ¿no? Normal, normal. Del
To
mundo.
Ken Bazemore.
Here comes the screen. Here comes the screen. Here comes the screen.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Anderson.
Anda, no mejoró, ¿ves? ¿Cómo puede robar si no tiene capacidad de robar? Que el otro también.
Fly from half
No,
court.
no
The Lakers get the
no tengo
victory
estadísticas.
as
Pero
they
quiero
get
pasar lo
a
mismo al
good
Lakers.
win on the road.
En 75,
For
pero ahora
Jay
lo dejo
Williams
como
and all
¿no?
our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Es que metí uno de 7 en tiros, macho. Fuck. No sé quién ha escrito un comentario, pero no me sale. Así que nada.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Batum goes to the right side. Short jumper off the mark. Here's Rondo with it. All tied up. Just underway in this fourth quarter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I love when I see smaller players finish in the paint amongst the trees. But if you're big on the other side, you can't let that happen so easy.
Over to the right side. To Kemba Walker. 4-3.
Sí, hombre, y lo meterá.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
The pass set it all up.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Walker with the basketball.
Buena.
His guys now down by a point.
Vale, buena.
And the Lakers clear. Clarkson with the basketball. He'll run the offense.
Buenísima, Pato. ¿Qué dices? Pero ¿cómo puedes fallar eso,
And I'm
tío?
telling
Qué
you, from
loco.
personal experience, those are the ones that keep you up late at night. A point-blank miss right there. Gotta make those.
Charlotte basketball. To Nick Batum. Has a look. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. To Clarkson.
No, me cago en la leche. What the fuck? Creí que iba a tirar de fuera.
Has a chance.
Bola,
Gets a
vale.
shot up off the mark.
Ah,
And
tío,
that's
pero
gonna
no.
get out of bounds.
Pero
Off
¿qué
the
está
Lakers.
pasando? Fuck.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
A ver, que estamos 3 arriba. Estamos cometiendo errores muy tontos.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys down 3.
No, no vas a completar el bloqueo, campeón. Venga, no te flipes. Ahora solo falta que el Billombo se ponga al poste, ¿sabes? Claro que sí, hombre. Ah, la tipa esa beca. Esta tontería ya.
To Ken Bazemore.
Métela ahora, perro.
Tough looking
Vale.
shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Oh, good
Buenísima.
defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. And look out.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Ah,
All the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
fuck. Yo que eran tiros, macho.
And that's
Le dan
going
la
to get out of
cabeza.
bounds. Off
Qué
a
chido.
Laker. Footer at the buzzer. The
Hala,
Lakers
a tu
get the
casa.
victory as they get a good win on the road. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. Pistons have it. Jackson. To Griffin.
Ooh.
Won't go down. Rondo into the front court. All leave it here in the fourth.
Y no es falta.
Lays it up and in.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Jackson with it. He'll run the offense.
Buena.
Here's Rondo with it. Looking to make something happen.
Más uno.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Jordan Clarkson trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Pistons ball here. Jackson. Knocked loose.
Ooh.
Drummond. Down to Griffin. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
And easy to get back on defense.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Jackson with it. The deficit now up to 5. Knocked loose. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
¿Qué pasa? Que te puedes mover, eh?
Johnson. 4-3. Oh, offense beating good defense.
Man, you
No
make
se le cree
dance
ni
out
él,
there.
macho.
I see you with the
Madre
footwork.
mía.
Lakers at the controls right now.
No se le cree ni él.
To the rim. Lays it up
Mira,
and in.
triple se ha apostado, macho.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Jackson with it. The deficit is 6.
Venga,
And he's
tío.
going to the free throw line.
This
Pitando
drives me
una
nuts
madre
when I
mía.
see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Reggie Jackson, couple of free throws on the way. A career 85% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Not good.
Buenísima. Vaya
Lakers come
robo,
up
vaya
with it.
robo,
You
chaval.
better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Eso es más uno.
And he finishes at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Griffin. And he'll head to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Buenísima, sí, señor. Madre mía, qué lento eres, hijo. Joder, hasta que he llegado.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
And there's the foul. Gonna play this one out, even though it seems all but over in a 9-point game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Smith. Better late than never.
Madre
That
mía,
was
madre
his
mía.
first shot, and it goes down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Smith with a piece.
Well,
That's
nada.
going to be out of bounds. Smith the last to touch.
¿No se hace falta? ¿No hace falta o no vas a hacer falta? Bueno, pues me pido. No, hasta luego. Uy, he quedado. Ah, que no está aquí. Espera, por aquí. Pero la... Fuck. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa?
The
¿Qué pasa?
Lakers
Ahora
get the
tú.
victory as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up.
Sí, porque si
For
no se
Jay
ponen a
Williams and our
cansinear
entire
y...
crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. that time. Count the basket inside.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Murray into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Aldridge to DeRozan.
Fuck.
Trying to cash in.
La
DeRozan
falla.
with a shot
Paquetorro.
off the mark. To Clarkson.
Watch that cutter.
Here comes the screen.
Hey, screen.
Clarkson. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of them.
San Antonio ball. DeJounte Murray to Gasol. My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Just disrespectful.
Y esto para ti,
And a
buenísimo.
nice finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Cállate.
Defense, making the ball carrier work.
Vale.
Short jumper misses.
Falta, tío. Fuck.
It goes down.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Nada, no se la robo, tío. Fuck. Ah, qué pesado eres.
The drive, right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. To Clarkson.
Buena.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, he may not show up in your feed all the time with the crazy highlights, but he's one of the most underrated creative shot makers we have in this game.
Nada más imposible. Ah, nada, tío, pero ¿en serio?
DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. DeJounte Murray to Rudy Gay. Has a look. Gay's shot off the mark. Rondo with the basketball. Lead stands at 10. From long range, that's off the side of the rim, no good. DeRozan with it. Looking to make something happen. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Clarkson with the basketball.
Me encanta.
He'll run
Ahí la llevas.
stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Spurs in possession. Spinning shot, won't
Chaval,
fall.
es que les defendemos. Madre mía. Ah, venga, Guasti, tronco. Ah,
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
DeJounte Murray trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Can convert the free throw. Yes,
¿En
and the
serio?
foul. He'll have
Pero
a chance
déjame
at a
anotar,
three-point
hijo.
play.
That was such a great job by the
Revisalo.
offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Rajon Rondo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter.
me encanta que ponga una valoración de Rondo
Great
89
heat to beat
en
the
los Lakers.
buzzer. The Lakers
Porque
get
si
the
pones una
victory.
valoración
As they
de
win
Rondo
this one
de 89 en los
handily. That'll
Celtics,
wrap things
lo
up.
puedo entender.
For Jay
Pero
Williams
en los
and our entire
Lakers,
crew, I'm
¿dónde
Ed
es una
Cohen.
actuación de
This has been a
89?
presentation
No tiene
of the
sentido.
NBA on
macho.
EA Sports.
Madre mía. Pues nada, vamos a hacer el segundo mini break del directo. Y nada, volvemos. Ya estoy aquí. Vámonos. Bueno,
Bledsoe to Adetokunbo.
joder, macho, y la mete.
And a
Bueno.
chance of a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's
Alerta
a great
flipaos.
sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Giannis Adetokunbo trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Into the front court comes Rondo. His guys down three. The drive right to the basket. Down the lane to lay it in.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Bledsoe with it up top. Looking to make something happen.
Como se ponga a arrancar, estoy muerto, macho.
Giannis
Fuck.
Adetokunbo. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there,
Falta.
considering the score.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
And hits the first free throw.
Hombre, ya entra el béisbol. A ver, béisbol, a ver qué haces. Que te tiene un cariño el entrenador que no es
2 for 2
normal.
on that trip.
Que no es normal. A ver, necesitamos una bola.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Leads just a point. The pass
Buenísima.
taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff
Adentro,
game, it
adentro,
will.
vámonos.
Off the assist.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo.
Toma, va a tu casa.
Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was...
¡Hala! ¿Cómo me lo ha devuelto? ¡Qué perro,
That was
chaval!
impressive. And look out.
What
Big
the
finish
fuck?
at the rim.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have
Falta
a
más
bad
uno,
offensive
ahí la llevas.
possession, you can't
Madre
allow
mía,
that to go
chaval.
down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Rajon Rondo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Bledsoe with it up top. His group now down 2. Brogdon to Bledsoe.
Bola.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
Oh, ¡Qué ganchito!
Off a spin.
¡Qué
And
elegante!
that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Bucks basketball.
Oh, oh, oh.
And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. To Clarkson.
Please give me the ball. Please give me the ball.
Buenísima.
Old school backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Bledsoe with the basketball. The deficit is 6. Not loose. My
Toma,
goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Don't.
Hola, Lucky, un saludo.
Disrespectful.
It's Clarkson with the slam.
So
Hola,
many people
David.
think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Has
Oh,
a chance.
pa' tu casa.
Deep two there, won't go.
Pum, 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 pum.
Stuffs it down with authority. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Bien. Aquí dándolo todo. Fuck. Ah, otro fallo. Pa' tu
Bledsoe
casa.
shot misses. Deep three at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA
Los 1000
on
retos
EA
completados.
Sports. For more.
Brutal, es brutal. O sea, yo estoy sudando como un pollo. Como un pollo, no, como un pollo. Madre mía. Da igual que sea las 10 de la mañana, las 9 de la mañana, las 2 de la noche, es que da igual, macho. Madre mía. ¿Va a llover? Aquí no. Aquí no llueve ni de coña. Eso está prohibido en Madrid. Aquí está prohibidísimo, macho. Lo tiene por contrato. Y una vez cada 1000 años.
Lowry to Ibaka.
Pero
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Serge Ibaka has got 2 shots coming for his career,
ya no digo nada.
76% from the
Ya no
line.
digo nada. Vamos.
Nope, first one does not go. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Jonas Valanciunas rejects it.
You know, sometimes basketball
Toma,
can become
pa'
a
tu
very
cara.
beautiful thing to watch.
No me vuelvas a
During
poner
the
en
regular
tabos, que me
season,
chino.
things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Bien.
Jordan Clarkson at the
Nosotros es
line
un
for
equipo
a chance
extraño.
at a
Es un equipo
3-point
extraño.
play. For his
Tenemos un
career,
buen base
80%
que puede robar
from the
balones. Y tenemos dos
line.
tipos que son muy lentos
Gives
pero
him
muy
a
defensivos.
2-point lead.
Y por ahora, todos los partidos menos el segundo, que he tenido que ir a la prórroga, y lo ha ganado de milagro, sobre todo para ir a la prórroga, es un poco milagroso. El resto están siendo bastante tranquilos. No es un equipo muy rápido, pero defensivamente los dos tíos son unas máquinas, macho. Vámonos.
and throws it down.
And if you're on defense on that last
Y va bien,
possession,
va bien.
no need to look over to the coach's bench,
Más o
hold up
menos
your arms,
tranquilos los
wonder what to
partidos.
do.
Menos, ya te digo, el
Everybody got
segundo
back,
contra Dallas.
everybody
Ese así que
communicated,
durísimo.
everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
Nada, macho, no se la robo.
Driving right to the basket. Well done, Kyle Lowry. Better late than never.
Nada,
That
voy a
was
tener
his
que
first
aguantarle.
shot, and
Porque
it
robar no
goes
se la voy a
down.
robar.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Lowry to Leonard.
No sé, mueve el pesado del Lowry, tío. Es muy cansino, macho.
The shot by Lowry misses.
Bum, bum. Vámonos.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh man, did you see
Ah,
that
Lawrence no
swiftness?
puede robar.
He dunked
Tienes
that
que
thing like a
aguantar.
tennis ball.
It looked
Es
like
muy
that in his
cansino.
hand. The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry to Leonard. Lowry to Danny Green.
No, se va, se va, se va, se va, se va.
Tough make through traffic.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Rondo with the basketball. Leads 4. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Lowry with it. The deficit is 6.
Diamantes en el Minecraft. No sé, es que yo no juego al Minecraft. Supongo que habrá que buscar mucho para encontrarlos. A ver, ¿vas a cansinear?
Lets it fly from long range.
Ah,
Danny
super.
Green
Oh,
can't
pesa.
get down to go. Defense all over him. Referees
Ah.
called it. That was intentional.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop it.
Oye, ¿encontraste el Rainbow
Time for some new personnel into the game.
o sigue escondido por ahí? Fuck. Creí que eran tiros libres, macho.
And here's the foul. Right now it's a 2-possession game, so if he hits 1 or 2 of these, it could be all she wrote.
Some players are built to handle these moments. On one end, you just sparked your team, and at the same time, you also got under your opponent's skin.
Bueno,
Just
pues
want to manage through the emotions
hace un
here
rato, bueno,
and
está en
not
el
take
chat.
it too far.
Se ha pasado el Xavi. Sabes que ayer consiguió el Rainbow. Que ahora el primo dice que lo va a vender. Madre mía, no
It's the
puedo con la vida.
Raptors with the
Es lo juego ahora.
And they call
Venga,
That's just
tío.
a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the Lakers able to grab the rebound.
Nada, nada, nada. Van a aguantar. Nada, nada. Ya está. Gana. ¿Me dejas, por favor?
Straight on three. At the buzzer, the Lakers get the victory as they get a good win on the road. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen.
No le pase,
saying so long
que no
for
le pase
now.
al Xavi.
This has been a presentation
Y además,
of the
si
NBA
tú lo vendes en cualquier
on
tienda, el
EA
Rainbow te dan
Sports.
4 euros, ¿eh? Porque si está a la venta por 12 o 15, te van a dar 4 o 5 euros. O sea, es que no te van a dar nada. Y por 4 o 5 euros se lo quita el primo. No sé, tío. No sé. Pero bueno, oye, es lo que es. Es que no le van a dar nada. Como mucho, yo te digo que le dan 4 euros. Seguro, además. Porque normalmente te dan un 33% y ya nuevo, ya prácticamente, no es que sea gratis, pero te dan 12, 15 euros. Pues de segunda mano, ¿por cuánto lo van a vender? Por casi nada. Y comprártelo te lo van a comprar por casi nada. Pero bueno, primo, que es un hacha de los negocios. Y que no le tiene mucho cariño al Xavi, porque madre mía. Se lo regala y al día siguiente dice, oye, que mejor no. Que mejor, que mejor voy a ganar el pastizal. Sí, sí, voy a ganar una pasta inhumana. El tío habrá dicho, claro, es que yo cuando lo compré, pues claro, me valió 70 pavos. Si saco 65, digo, sí, sí, vas a sacar 65. Con los fucking cuernos vas a sacar tus 65, ya te lo digo yo. Es un poco cheto lo tuyo también. A ver si, David, a ver si lo ha robado el primo del Xavi. Y dice, vendo dos y me saco 100 y pico paros. Sí, claro que sí, hombre. Te vas a sacar un abrazo. Un abrazo te vas a sacar. Y eso como máximo, ¿eh? Y eso si el de la tienda tiene ganas.
Wizards at the controls. Wall. To Beal. Oh, good
buenísimo el robo.
Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not
Vámonos.
cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Buenísima Rondo.
Wall with it up top. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. There it is, John Wall. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Eso no es falta.
Got it.
That might have been a
con el
little bit
cuerpo.
easier than expected there.
Madre mía,
considering the
sí,
score.
unos cracks.
Into the front court, it's Wall. His group now down 2.
Nada, tío. A los bases chetos con 86 no te da para robársela. Fuck.
To Beal. Here comes the screen. Beal.
Buenísimo, vámonos.
Los Angeles, they have it.
Bueno,
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to
Cállate,
dictate
mírale.
the pace.
Knocked loose. Here's Rondo with it. They lead it. 4-point game.
ISO, clear up, slow pass.
Goes
Buenísima.
reverse to lay it in.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Screen coming. Beal to Porter.
Watch the back door. I got your backside. Watch the back door.
Wall.
Buenísima defensa.
Into the front court comes Rondo. Up by 6.
Buah, chaval, qué contraataque, tío. Vámonos.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
It's Washington with the basketball. Wall, the drive, right to the basket.
Fuck.
Off the assist. Now the Lakers gonna use a timeout. It's just their first of the final 3
Este que
minutes.
pide tiempo muerto para sacar al béisbol, porque tiene un cariño que no es normal. Míralo. Pues no, vas a sacar las Ya te digo yo que no. Pero es muy pesado, tío.
Rondo up against the 8-time All-Star. He throws it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Wizards with the basketball. Wall to Porter. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You better get back on D.
Bum, bum.
This thing is
Pero,
not
tío,
over.
mete.
It
Te la
goes
paga.
down.
Oh my God.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1
2-0-5.
second.
Y de media 2-0-5 hasta con 80 años podría meterlo para abajo.
Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate
Buenísima.
itself on the
Vámonos.
defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce
Más uno.
back. That's how you play
Vale,
this
te
game.
vas.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Rajon Rondo trying to cash in on the three-point play. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Pues nada, ganado.
The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. Murray with the basketball. All tied up. Just underway in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles, they have it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Knocked loose. Rondo with the basketball. Lead is 2.
Buena.
And he finishes at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Pasa, Murray. Ten cuidado,
Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
Se me va. Oh.
Count the basket at the rim.
The defender needs to do a better job
Ya,
of forcing the
Chamberlain,
pick up there.
Ya lo sé, hijo. Iba por el todo.
Here's Rondo with it. Leads a bucket. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
To Millsap.
Cuidado. Buenísima. Fuck. Toma.
Got a piece to
Rebote.
knock it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute
Qué
show
pesado
with
es sacando el
killer
béisbol,
efficiency
tío. Qué
and
cansino
tremendous
eres, tío.
effort and intensity.
Joder, ni que estuviera mucho más cheto que el otro. Falta. Si tienen la misma valoración. Yo lo cojo porque este es más rápido. Qué cansino es el entrenador.
I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Thomas into the front court. The deficit is 6.
No se la pases al poste.
To Jokic.
Ahora. Y la falla.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
Buenísima.
Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Thomas with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit.
Oh, la metes.
The pass set it all up.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Lakers at the controls right now.
Falta.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Rajon Rondo has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good.
Oh, corto.
Goes 2
Vale,
for
bien.
2. Thomas across the timeline. Margins 8.
Cuidado que se te puede ir.
Barton to Thomas. Has a chance. Thomas' shot there won't go.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make
Buenísima.
5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
No, pues se va.
It's
No,
Thomas.
no lo puede meter.
Isaiah Thomas.
Fernando
Small
por
sample
detrás.
size, but making the most of it.
¿Cómo
He's
puede
1 for
meter ese
2.
triple?
Man down. You got to get up and contest the
Ah,
shot.
venga, ya
Now here's
estamos.
an intentional foul. So free throws coming up in what is an 8-point ball game. Rajon Rondo at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw.
Di que sí. Te acaba de meter un triple, ¿qué haces? Pues le sientas. Que es lo suyo.
2 for 2 on that trip. Murray with it. His guys trail by 10. They go to Jokic, down low.
Buenísima.
denied.
Oh, que le cae otro.
Doing work right there.
Podemos coger un rebote, gracias.
Won't go either.
Pero, tío, pero ¿cómo puedes perder ese balón? Que lo tienes al otro, ¿no? Madre mía. Que sí, anda,
The
mételo.
Lakers
Madre
get the
mía.
victory as they win this one.
Mucha pérdida de balón, tronco.
That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
No puede ser. Oh, que sí. Que sí que puede.
Irving to Hayward.
Bueno, le he dejado solo. Fuck. Buenísimo.
Gets a look. Can't hit. To Clarkson.
Buena.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Kyrie across the timeline. His group now down 2.
Cuidado que no
To
llego.
Jaylen Brown.
Uf.
Off the assist.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Horford to Jaylen Brown.
Buenísima. Vámonos. Falta.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. Chances are probably good he doesn't make both. And you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
First one goes down.
Como no, el béisbol.
Able to convert on both free throws.
I like that.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys trail now by 4. To Horford. And stuffs it home.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Curling inside. And a nice finish at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Jaylen Brown. To Irving.
Oh,
Trying to cash in. Gordon Hayward. That's how
un
it's done.
centímetro, tío, y ya
Small
es
sample
canasta.
size, but making
De
the
verdad.
most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Irving with the
un poco
basketball.
más sirve.
Down 4.
No.
To Hayward. Has a chance.
No lo mete.
Hayward unable to connect. To Ken Bazemore.
Buenísima.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Irving into the front court. The deficit is 6. To Hayward.
Buenísima.
From inside. And here's the foul.
Como que
Right now it's a
abajo.
2-possession game. So if he hits 1 or 2 of these, it could be all she wrote.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
First one, count it.
Madre mía, vaya tiros libres. Fuck.
He goes 1 for 2. Here's Irving into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Has a look.
No lo mete.
Shot
Si
by
me pega
Kyrie, no
justo.
good. And they're going to play
Pero ¿para
this
qué
one
me
out
haces
to its
falta,
conclusion
tío?
as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management.
Otro tiro libre regulero, madre mía.
First free throw. And he makes them both. Long key from 3/4 court.
tu casa.
The Lakers get the victory as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
¿Cuántos quedan? Quedan 9 partiditos. Vale, pues vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Vamos a descansar un poquito. Y en el siguiente directo de NBA atacaremos los 9 que quedan. Ya hemos superado los 1000. Nos anda panojita, 50.000. Todos al lado. Vamos bien, excepto el segundo partido con los Mavericks, que ahí nos ha costado un pelín, pero bueno. Así que nada, vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Y nos vemos en otro vídeo o directo del canal. Un saludo. Hasta ahora. Hasta ahora, David.